Midway Airport has the highest number of flight cancellations in the country today, at least 90 according to Southwest Airlines. That despite clear conditions in Chicago earlier today. Good evening. Southwest blames it on the cold weather delaying its de-icing efforts.
We have team coverage on the weather and its impact today. Meteorologist Cheryl Scott has more on today's slightly warmer temperatures and also a little snow moving through the area. Will Jones reports on the city's efforts to get ready for the next bitter blast. But let's go ahead and start with John Garcia. He is live at Midway Airport. John?
Stacey, it is certainly cold outside, but it's nice and warm inside here, which is fortunate because there are an awful lot of people inside the waiting at the gates here, and certainly even to get their tickets and their bags checked right now, a very, very long line. It has also been a very, very busy day for agents at Southwest Airlines who have been busy trying to rebook passengers on flights after their original flight was canceled. That is, of course, been a huge problem for a lot of people, causing a lot of headaches for some travelers. Charlie Baugh and his wife and their 4 children have been trying to get out to San Antonio since yesterday. They hope they've finally found a flight they will take off.
So we had a couple of cancellations this morning, I think mainly because of bad weather, planes coming in, and so we booked for this flight here at 3. We hope we make it.
The Baugh family is not alone. The Arctic cold temperatures in Chicago have apparently caused a lot of problems for Southwest Airlines aircraft. The airline has canceled or delayed dozens of flights because of issues with de-icing the planes. And it's been going on since yesterday. Wendy and Paul Bakota have been trying to get back home to Southern California.
So we got an email last night saying it was canceled, so we were able to get on right away with Southwest and rebook on a flight today.
It's bearable. It's always fun, especially knowing we're going back to Southern California.
At least they are booked on another flight. Stephanie Sells arrived at the airport bound for Florida, only to find a problem with the first leg of her flight.
I'm going to Baltimore first to connect, and that one's canceled, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's been one of those days for travelers at Midway. If you were fortunate enough to get on your flight, you still had to endure long lines to get your ticket and check your bags.
That is a little disappointing, and like when my wife looked, she said the 2 flights before ours went without a hitch, and then some of the flights after ours were without a hitch, so we're just like stuck in limbo, but I'm just glad we're leaving.
Well, Southwest says they had to cancel a lot of flights here in Chicago, almost 100, because they needed to try to minimize the impact on their schedule around the rest of the country. They say there were some very tough decisions they had to make.